How's it going?
Hello, hello. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. I've
Sorry,
heard
I'm a
so
little late.
many. No, that's totally fine. You're fashionably late. Um, I heard so many good things about you from my dear friend Elena.
Really?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, I've seen you. You are. I mean, I want you later to share your stats because your stats are out of this world. So, first and foremost, I wanted to ask you a little bit, kind of like to break the ice. Tell me a little bit about you. Where do you come from? What state do you live in? And I from your face, I know that you're probably not a Gen X, right? Just tell me a little bit about you.
So, I'm in my 30s. I live in New Mexico. I work full time and I DJ. Um, I started off with TikTok just to meet new people, do a weekend thing, and just have fun. And people were telling me they wanted more, and they want more days. So, it definitely turned into something bigger than what I thought it was gonna be.
That is
Um,
awesome.
yeah, I started it back in January, late January, early February, and I was at 100 followers. I never posted anything. Um, was just watching DJs, and then finally I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it myself. And
Yeah.
TikTok gave me that time to try to go live and see how it goes. So, and since then it's been going crazy.
Well, talk to me about the from then to now. And when you say January of this year, right? So you've been
Yes.
under a year.
Yes. So
So
I've been
give me
doing
your
TikTok
stats.
about seven and a half months.
Uh huh.
And yeah, I went from 100 followers to 9,000 in that amount of time. So
Let's go!
um
Wow, that's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, of
That
course there are the ones that you get that come in, and it's not for everybody.
right.
But the ones who come in and they stay and they turn into family for me. And
Yeah.
I think that's really why people vibe with me, is because I'm not, as you would say, like a fake person.
Right.
I'm very
Right.
genuine. I'm very genuine. And it's been an amazing journey for me on TikTok. And I didn't even think that it was gonna be this big, but
That's
um
awesome.
yeah, and it just keeps growing every night. Last weekend we had 55,000 people in the live, coming out Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So
But not
yeah,
in the room. You mean come through the live?
come through, yeah.
Wow.
So
How many have you had in the room? Like, what's your highest number?
280 people at a time.
Wow. 280 people. How about likes? How many hundreds of thousands, I'm assuming.
We are at 835,000 likes in
That
one
is
live.
phenomenal. That is phenomenal. So, oh my God, those I love those stats. Those stats are
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
What time do you go live?
I do work full time, so I'm usually on pretty late. Fridays I get on around 8 p.m. Mountain Time.
Okay.
And then the chat. I mean, it's just so awesome that I try to give them back the time that they give me. So Fridays I let them call it a night whenever they want. Um,
Okay.
Saturdays I get on around the same time and do the same thing. Sundays it's Sunday oldies, so we kind of get on a little earlier,
Okay.
7 p.m. and then we're out by midnight because I got to work on Monday. But yeah,
Okay. Yeah, so for those people on the East Coast, then 8 p.m. That's 10 p.m. my time. Then that's pretty good. That works out for me because let me tell you, 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock are a pretty difficult time slot because like everybody that I support for the most part goes live either at 8 or at 9 o'clock. So
yeah,
the
yeah.
fact that you go live at 10, that makes things a much simpler for me. And talk to me about the music that you play there. What kind of music?
The music I play a little bit of everything. I love music. I There's nights where I started off with the set of Friday nights. Friday nights I was doing funk,
Mm-hmm.
um freestyle, and then Saturdays we would go into just funk, and then Sundays was just nothing but oldies. But we started to just throw in all kinds of music because I love all kinds of music, and everybody in the chat loves the music I play. The music I play, most of it comes from my heart because I grew up listening to that music.
Nice.
Oldies, I grew up with oldies. Spanish, I grew up with Spanish. The
Oh,
the
you
amount of
play Spanish music?
I do.
Oh, I just found my DJ. I just found you're the only DJ that have not been in another DJ room that plays Spanish. So that is amazing. What kind of Spanish music do you play?
I play all sorts of Spanish. I play Tejano, I play Tex-Mex, I play cumbia, reggaeton, bachata. We play it all. We play it all.
Salsa merengue?
We have played salsa merengue.
Oh my God, I love it. Now, do you take requests or do you just play whatever you want to play?
Um, I do take requests. It's just whenever the room gets so busy, I kind of get distracted, so I can't take as much requests. But I do
Right,
have
right.
amazing mods in there that help me pin my songs. The ones that have been there from the beginning. One of them is Modern Hippie, as you know. He's been there with me since I was, like I was saying, in the kitchen with the speaker and the phone.
Is that how you
Um,
started?
yeah, yeah. I was
Oh,
in the kitchen. I was sitting at the
wow.
table. I was like this, and I was like, "Okay, let's go live." And we went live, and we had
Wow.
the JBL right there, and we're jamming all night. And the first weekend went good, and then second weekend went good, and then when are you coming back? When are you coming back? When are you coming back? So it went from going every Friday night to okay, now I have to have a schedule for my people.
That's
So
awesome.
but
Oh my
yeah,
God.
my mods are amazing. They help me out a lot in there, because the lights are on, cameras on me, eyes are on me. I'm
Yeah,
watching the chat. I'm
yeah,
trying to interact with everybody,
of course.
on top of dancing. So whenever I miss something, I look back and there's a pin or there's a conversation going that I can catch up on. And honestly, without my mods and my main supporters, I don't think that I would be able to do it. I think it would be hectic.
That is amazing. I mean, Elena told
Yeah.
me a little bit. I haven't seen that part, but Elena told me that sometimes you even let people like in a box and they're jamming and dancing in
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
Wow.
That is something that we started new. Another one of my mods is fairly new. His name is Elias. He's in the chat.
Hi,
um,
Elias.
he came in and he's just been a vibe. He came in and he became family with me and Modern and the rest of the Casual Dreamer family.
That's beautiful.
And him and Junior, he's also in the chat. He's another big supporter of mine. Um, they were always like, "Let's get in a box. Let's get in a box just for a little bit. Get in a box. Get in a box." And I'm like, "I don't know." So we tried it, and the chat loved it. So
That's awesome.
we keep going, and that's another way for us to get the taps going because they'll be like,
Absolutely.
okay, well, at 200K, we'll open up the boxes and we'll chill for a little bit, and then you drop, and then okay, what's next? What's next? 250K. Okay,
That's
let's
awesome.
go. So it's amazing. It's an amazing night. It's definitely tiring, just because I do work full time.
Right.
Um, I manage a dental clinic, so that's a headache as it is.
Yeah.
And then I get off to do the DJ, and let me tell you, I there's some days where I just can't wait to get on live with my family with TikTok and
Yeah.
listen to music. And they listen to me talk sometimes where I'm just going through it and they're there for me, you know? So it's definitely it has its perks. So
That's awesome. That's what it's all
yeah,
about. You got to enjoy
yeah.
it. And it comes through when you genuinely enjoy it, when it doesn't look forced, people take notice and they know that it's coming from the heart, you know what I mean?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. So I know that you said you started in January. Like what did it happen? Did you just wake up one day and say, "You know what? I want to do this." Like how did you DJ before TikTok or this is the first time that you ever DJ?
So I would DJ at family events. I would play my music off. Everybody would always be like, hey, put your phone on, or hey, play this music, or hey, play that music. So I was always the go-to for the music. And I'm telling you, like during COVID, it was kind of hard because we were working from home, and I'm such a germaphobe. I never wanted to be around anybody. So I got more into TikTok, and I started to see a lot of people turning to TikTok for support and
Yeah.
um music. And there's times where I would go to the store and pick me up a six pack of apple juices, and I would come back and I would just be on TikTok with the DJs. You know what I mean? Like, and it
Yeah.
was a great night. It turned into a great night. So I was like, I want to give back to the way they're making me feel right now. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that was it. There was it. There was times where I was going through things and I didn't really want to be around anybody. So I
Yeah.
was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and just go live and listen to music and vibe with people. Okay, I love
That makes
music. I
sense.
love people. And sometimes you just don't want to be around people physically. You rather be around them from a distance. Okay, so
Yeah.
um, that's what it was. That's what
Yeah.
it was. I put my phone on. I put the speaker right there, and I just started to listen to music, and people started
Wow.
coming in, and it turned in from music to dancing, and then listening
How
to
long?
music and dancing.
How long did it take? Because I'm curious, but and I'm asking also because I want to know how long did it take? Well, like, I'm assuming that the beginning when you went live in January, February, the room was small, right? So when did it start like growing?
The room was very small. My first 4 or 5 lives, there was no more than 10 people in there,
Right.
and those people were the ones who were always come back, come back. You make me happy. You made my night. You made my night. And that's why I told you, like, people who come into my room is
Yeah.
family. They turn into family. And the ones who come in and they're like, wow, this is my first time here. I'm here from the FYP page. Like, you're amazing. I always tell them welcome in and welcome home, because they leave sometimes, but they always come back. I have
Yeah.
my main ones that are in there from start to beginning every single set. Um, but it started to grow about a month later. I got 20 people in there. After the 20 people, 30 people, 30
Wow.
people, 20 people, 30 people, 40 people, 50 people, 100 people. At the 100 mark, let me tell you, Liz, my heart dropped, and I was just looking at the number, and I think I froze. And
I haven't had that experience yet, so I'm living it through you right now. Keep telling me.
I think I froze, and I told him, okay, I'll be right back. So I moved out of the camera for a little bit, and I was just literally like, wow, my 100 people, right?
100
And
people.
I screenshotted it, and from then on, it's just like, wow, there's 200 people in here. Oh crap, there's 250 in here. You
Wow.
know what I mean? And
How
then
did?
at the
Wow.
end of the live, I go in and I see how many people actually were in that night. Like last night, we had 27,000 people in there, I think, last night.
Wow.
And Modern tells me, he's like, wow, like you're doing amazing. Like you ain't gonna stop. That's right, you ain't gonna stop growing. Like that's
That's
a mini
amazing,
concert.
though.
That's a concert. Like people are here, and I'm like,
Absolutely.
he's like, you don't feel weird with all them eyes on you, all them people seeing you, and I'm like, well, now that you say it like that, I'm like,
Oh man, no, don't ruin it for him because then he's gonna think about that. I mean, honestly, I haven't had that experience yet. I've been on TikTok for a year and a half, but my channel was completely not this. So,
yeah,
I have my own business, but then I finally found myself, and like you said, I enjoy. So in my case, I do trivia and it's music, and people just love it. But the most I've had in my room is about on a trivia day, probably like 34, 35 people. Hold on a second.
see, and that's good though for
Yeah.
actually a gaming channel like that. That is actually really good.
Yeah.
Because there are people that me also, I do box battles with these people that come through, and they're like, we want more of you, casual, we want more of you, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't be dancing 7 nights a week. You know what I mean? Like, and
Right.
but I would jam music with you, so I started to do box battles. Within the through the week, Monday through Thursday, we do box battles,
Right.
and a lot of people go in there, but it's not as big as the DJ sets, and
Right.
they go in there and they support. They love to jam the music on the box battle days because I do play the music. But my biggest traffic is on the weekends whenever they get to see me. They want to
Hmm.
see casual, and
Right.
it just blows my mind that people. I mean that much to people that they want to go and they want to spend 4 or 5 hours
Yeah.
watching and jamming somebody that they just met on social media. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, wow,
Absolutely. That's
wow.
awesome. Now, do you also stream on other platforms? Or is TikTok the only platform you stream on?
So I do have a YouTube. I started whenever TikTok first went away. Um,
Hmm.
let me tell you, I was devastated whenever TikTok left.
Yeah. Well, it was, I
I,
guess, pretty much when you started, right? Because wasn't TikTok like off the air for like in January or something,
yeah,
February?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it left for that day. That weekend, I said I'm gonna go ahead and go live because I want to try to give back to people the way they've given me over these years of me watching people on TikTok. And that's reason why I was like, okay, let me try my shot. And it's going. But yeah, I do have YouTube. I started that then. I don't really have followers on there because we were gone for a day. And
Yeah.
I
Right.
we
Right.
started TikTok. With the rumors of TikTok leaving, I did start Instagram, just because we looking into Instagram, there are certain things that you have to do. So I started it, and I do tell my people, hey, I do have an Instagram in case anything happens with TikTok. Um,
Yeah.
go ahead and follow me there. You'll find me there if anything happens. But yeah, TikTok's my main platform.
That's awesome. So talk to me a little bit about the vibe in the room. What do people, if there's a song or an artist that you could that stands out, which one do you think most of your supporters enjoy when you're playing? Like what type of music, what type of artist?
My people love music the same as me. Anything I play, they're vibing to. The chat's
Okay.
going, they're loving
Yeah.
it. Um, we all, I believe that everybody in my room is a lot like me. We love all kinds of genres of music. We like R&B, we like Spanish, we like cumbia, we like oldies. The
Yeah.
main one though that always is a classic in my room is the oldies, just because um that's what everybody loves, you know what I mean? And oldies, they don't make music like that no more.
And I and
um
I'm gonna assume by oldies you mean my generation, right? Like 80s music.
no, so oldies is like Britton Wood, artists of his sort, like generation, like um I do know a lot of people say like, well, oldies, play this oldie, that's an oldie, and I'm like, hold on, that's not an oldie to me though. Like
Yeah.
Heart of
Yeah.
Glass, people will say that Heart of Glass is an oldie. It is an oldie, um but it's not a lowrider kind of oldie, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
that's the kind of music that gets my people going, and that's the music that I grew up with.
Nice.
It's my people that are, I want to say 95% of them are from California,
Okay.
that come in and vibe with me, and they just, I grew up with that in
Hmm.
that style in my life all the way over here in New Mexico. So to see it in California with my people over there, and they come and they're
Yeah.
like, wow, you belong over here. I swore you were from California. And I'm like, no, I'm just a Chicano from New Mexico, you know?
Chicano from New Mexico.
It's nothing like that, but it's
That
culture. That's right.
that's awesome. Yeah, no, that's awesome, and then that's good to know that you do play Spanish because, like I said, I don't. I love my Spanish music, but I don't get to listen to it on,
Yeah.
here because the DJs that I follow for the most part they play the English music, right? So,
Yeah.
that's a breath of fresh air to know that you do play the Spanish music too. Do you play
Yeah.
any like crooner music like Luis Miguel?
We do. We do. Yeah. I'm telling
Nice.
you, you're gonna have to come in one night and vibe out with us.
Awesome sauce. That's awesome. So, who would you say your audience is? Are they mostly, because I know that so you said you're in your 30s, so you're a millennial, I believe, right?
Yes.
Okay. So would most of your audience around your age, or do you have people like old like me?
No, I have most of them are my age. But I
Okay.
want to say it's 50-50, 30s. Looking at the stats at the end of the night, it's always 50-50. So 30s to 50s, sometimes even 60s are in there
Oh,
jamming out and partying over here
wow.
with us. Yeah. Those
Wow.
ones are the ones that we have a few in there that stay all night. Some of them there's their nights where they're like, okay, this is my night to stay up with you. Other nights
Yeah.
they're like, okay, I'm out by 12 o'clock. But but yeah, it's a 50-50. There's 30s, 40s, 50s in there. It really there's all kinds of us in there.
What did you say, Elena? Except for I'm the old lady in there. Elena says she's the old lady in there. That's too funny, man.
No, no,
Um,
no, no.
so going back to that 200 plus in your room, because let me tell you, I sometimes feel like 30 people, it's overwhelming the chat. How do you even manage like 200 at that point? Like, do you say, welcome, 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 welcome? How do you do it?
Whenever I first started, I wanted to give everybody the attention because they're coming in to see me, right?
Right.
But it was stressful. It was stressful. So,
Yeah.
um, that's why I ended up getting my mods and they welcome people that I miss. But anytime I see somebody on the bottom come in, I'm always watching the screen. I welcome them in. Um, if it's a song that I'm playing, I'll welcome them in. I'll talk through it. If it's a song that's requested, I try not to talk through it just because somebody requested that song. I want to respect it. Let's listen to it. Let's jam out to it.
Yeah.
But there are some times where a lot of people, you got to watch your views at the same time. You got to watch your taps. You have to watch the people coming in. You have to watch
Yeah.
the chat going. It does get overwhelming, but whenever I see chats going, I'm acknowledging them, but at the same time, I have to be doing my job, okay? And I
Right.
can't just be reading chats because
Of
I'm not
course.
paying attention. People are just seeing me look down and then you see your numbers start dropping. So it
Yeah.
is a little
Yeah.
stressful
Yeah.
to balance it all out, but like I mentioned, my mods are amazing. Um they'll pin something if I miss it. And exactly, Elias, for the most part, I'm engaging with everybody.
That's
Everybody
beautiful.
gets my attention. Everybody gets a response from me. I don't Rather you're gifting me, rather you're tapping for me, rather you're just sitting here jamming with me. I
That's
appreciate
awesome.
every single person that comes in the room because my page wouldn't be what it is without them. Okay.
Yeah.
And just because
Yeah.
you're in here for a night doesn't mean that you're not going to get my attention. You know what I mean? You can
Right.
never come back over here, but you're going to remember me saying, "Hey, welcome in. How are you?" You know what I mean? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. And if you
Yeah.
there are some chats that come in and they're a little thirsty. Those ones I choose to ignore. Okay.
Yeah.
You said
Yeah.
your piece. You can chill, and then if they keep on, those are the ones that I myself I'll either mute them or my
Yeah.
mods start to see me and they know me enough by now where they'll see my facial expression and they'll either mute them or block them. But
Yeah.
there's always like I mentioned before, my chat isn't for everybody, but I
Right.
want to
Right.
say that it's for a majority of people. You know what I
That's
mean? So
awesome. And
yeah,
there's always going to be, no matter what life creator, there's always going to be obviously a Debbie Downer.
yeah,
Don't let that get to you. That's a they problem. You keep
yeah,
doing what you're doing because obviously it's working. It is
exactly.
working, right? So when did you, so you said you started with a small little radio, right? Is that what you said?
I started with the JBL. It stands about this tall. Um,
And
and I would just have it right there next to me,
when did you
jamming
make
with.
the transition? Like, how soon did you say
Mm,
that you're not going to invest in equipment because this is it?
it was 2 months later, honestly. Yeah, 2 months
Wow.
later, I was like, wow. Just because a lot of my people wanted more, right? As I mentioned
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
But I don't live alone, so I had to respect his time and whenever he wanted to sleep or rest, and I couldn't
Right.
just have loud music throughout the house. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, we started to look into the headphones and the mic and
Yeah.
the gear to be able to give them what they wanted, but on at the same time respect him. You know what I mean? So it's just
Absolutely. I
um
totally understand that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And with me and Modern, we have been as him, as I mentioned, that is my husband. We have been together for 16 years. Um
Wow.
so it's been we kind of know each other by now to okay, well, tonight he's really not feeling it or so,
Right.
but
Right.
I told him, I was like, wow, I mean, he stays up from the beginning to end sometimes in the chat too. So it's like
That's
you really
awesome.
didn't want the loud music, but you wanted the music because you're still in there listening to the music.
That's awesome. That's awesome that he supports you. You know, that's so
Yeah,
important as well.
definitely,
How
definitely.
how did the name Casual Dreamers come about?
So I am a Pisces, um, and I'm constantly trying to make my dreams come true. Okay. And it's not, it's, it, my life hasn't been easy for me. Okay. I had grew up in in a rough life, you know, and I've always came up on top. Always. My God always has brought me through, and He always puts me through things that I can get through. And that's what I keep in my mind. So casually is just casually dreaming. You know what I mean? I'm a casual dreamer. It's just
I
I'm a
love it.
dreamer, but I always make my dreams come true. I always do. And
I
there
love
may
it.
be obstacles in my way, and it may take me sometimes. It may take me some years, but um I always come through. I always try to make best for myself, and that's where my name honestly came from. And it's just, you know, life is life, and sometimes it's gonna be throwing you curveballs, but I'm a good dodger, so
That's awesome. I love your positive attitude. I
yeah.
really do.
I
It's
mean,
contagious. I
yeah,
love it.
you have to, and that's what everybody tells me. That's what everybody tells me. Like the energy in your room is just wow. Like I don't. Of course, there are other DJs out there that everybody vibes with. I'm not saying that I'm Mr. Big Stuff on TikTok. I'm not. There's always somebody bigger and better out there than you. But they come in and they're like, your room is amazing. The vibe that you throw off through that screen is just vibrant colors, just amazing energy, and always happy. And it's like it I always try to be happy, okay? But we are
Awesome.
all going through things. We are all going through our struggles. We are all, but why would I get on to live with 200 people in there and
Right.
give out bad energy? For you to
Right.
sit there to want to listen to music and get out of your vibe that you're in throughout the week that you had, why would you want to go in there and see me give it back to you? You know what I mean? So I love to make
Exactly.
people happy. I love to make them happy. And if me dancing and jamming out with them and singing and turning my voices different ways on the board makes y'all happy and y'all enjoy that after the week that you had, I did my job, you know.
I
and
love
and
it.
I just love to make people happy.
I
I
love
really
it.
do.
Me too. I totally have to share the same sentiment. You know, we all have, obviously life behind the camera. And
Yeah,
sometimes it's not, there's good days and bad days, but why bring it on TikTok, right?
yeah,
People are
yeah.
not following you for that. They're following you because of how great you make them feel, right?
Exactly, exactly,
N-
exactly. I mean, people come in and just like me, there was times where I was having bad days and I wanted to get onto TikTok and listen to music, or I would get on and jam out in a battle with people, or I would go into boxes with people, you know, just to play a game. And it's like to get my mind off of my week, you know. So,
Yeah.
and a lot of people I end the live and it's just like, wow, these messages that people are telling me, like, you made my weekend better. You know what I mean? You made my week better. Um, in
Yeah.
the chat goes crazy. Wow, thank you so much. I needed this. Wow, thank you so much. You are amazing. You are amazing. And seeing those messages from people, it's just like, wow, you know, like
Yeah.
me, like I
Yeah.
did that for you. That's amazing because as I mentioned, you're not always going to be for everybody, but you're going
Right.
to be for a majority of people. And that majority of people is always going to be there for you. I mean,
Yeah.
I will always be there for people that are in my chat, and I will always show up. And that's just me.
Yeah.
You give me a certain kind of attention and respect, you're going to get that 10 times back from me. Now if you're
Beautiful.
disrespectful,
Yeah. Yeah.
you're just gonna get blocked. That's the good thing about TikTok is that
Right.
you don't like me, you don't like to be in my room. There's the block button, and you never have to see me again in your life. That's amazing, right? Like,
Right.
why
Exactly.
want to keep me? Why want to keep me
Exactly.
around just to go in to give your negativity? You know,
Yeah.
and I'm thankful that I haven't had too much of the negativity go in there.
Yeah.
Um, and I know that if I do, it's not gonna last long.
Yeah. No, that's good. And I love it. I love it that you don't let that affect you because I know a lot of people want to go live and they're scared because of that because they're,
Yeah,
oh, what if somebody says the wrong thing? And I'm like, hey, that's why there's a mute
yeah,
button. That's why there's a block button. You just
yeah,
keep going, because some people enjoy it. They do it on purpose to
yeah.
see how you're going to react, right?
Definitely,
For
definitely. Yeah,
sure.
they want to bring you down just because they're having a bad week. But
Right.
stay a while. Stay a while. Let me get you out of that funk. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
two of my main people in here right now, they just said I helped them whenever they were down. And they always remind me of that. They always remind me of that, and it just warms my heart every time I hear that.
That's
Because
awesome.
sometimes whenever, like the life that I lived, you kind of start believing that you're not gonna be somebody, okay? You're not gonna be, bigger or better. And for me, I didn't want to be bigger or better than anybody. I just wanted to make myself happy. I wanted to be able to lead and be my own person. I am never in competition with anybody. That's not Casual Dreamer. I
Right.
will sit in my chat with my 10 people and we'll have a blast. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, you can have the 300 people in your room and you can have the blast too, but
Right.
rather I have 300 people in there, I have 10 people. They're all going to get the same energy. They're all going to get the same vibe. They're all going to get the same jams and the same hours. Just because I'm on for 5 hours with 300 people in there, tomorrow I can go live and I have 10 people. Doesn't mean that I'm not going to last my 5 hours. You know what I mean? I'm not going to,
Right.
oh, well, guys, it's an hour. There's nobody coming in. I'm sorry. Thank you for coming in. I'm out. No.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
for? What for?
I love that.
And I don't know. I'm a genuine person. And once you get to know me, you get to vibe with me, you see that. And that that's um that's a good thing and a bad thing. Some people love it, some people hate it, some people hate on it just because they can. And
Right.
it's it's not it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. And if it's just not you, it's just not you. But
Right.
um I am thankful that things are going the way I
Yeah.
want them to, you know?
Yeah.
And like I said, I never thought that it was going to be this big. And it's scary sometimes, but it is what it is. So
Have you had the experience where you go out, around the town and has somebody ever spotted you say, "Hey, aren't you the guy I see on TikTok?"
no, not
Not
yet,
yet?
not yet.
Okay.
And
Just curious.
I think that when that day comes, I think that I'm gonna be super red because I do get shy. I do get shy. I am loud, and I'm out there, right? But
Yeah.
um, was something like today. I was so nervous. I was so nervous,
Oh
and
my god.
I I even told Modern. I was like, I think I'm gonna tell her that I don't want to do it no more.
Oh, no. No, I am
but
I'm like you,
it's be
literally. Elena could tell you I'm that person. Everything you said resonates with me as well. Like you said, people have taken advantage of me because I'm that person where I'm an open book. I'll give you the shirt
yeah,
off my back. I'm that person. If you show me love, I'm going to show you love 10 times more. But
yeah,
obviously, some people take advantage of that situation. But
yeah.
you and I resonate, and that's the last thing I want you to ever feel uncomfortable. I would never ask you anything that to make you feel uncomfortable. So just think of it as we're having a casual dreamer, casual conversation here. No
That's
pun
right. That's
intended.
right.
For real. So
Thank you,
so
John. Thank you.
when you are, your girl, it happens so fast. You have a full-time job and you have a husband. How do you balance all three and still make it work?
It's stressful. It is stressful, but it just works. It just works. I put my schedule together and I go with it. There's days where there's some things that I'm late to my life. But because I have a life,
Right.
outside of TikTok, that I have to tend to. But I'm
Yes.
always there. And if I'm an hour late, we're staying an hour later on, and I'll always make it up to my people. If they're ready to go to sleep and they're good, okay, well, and that's fine. But I will always give them the time that they deserve because, as I mentioned before, I appreciate them because they can
Yes.
be spending 5 hours watching a movie, a couple of movies, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Or they can be spending 5 hours getting their stuff ready for the week, but they want to spend the 5 hours with Casual Dreamer and the family, So,
Let's see. What did he say here? Junior
so
Jasso? I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Don't forget the messages you receive.
what
The
messages?
messages. I
Oh,
don't
the
know.
about people that I don't know. Me neither. I'm like, what happened? The ones that I said that people say that I make their day better, or which ones?
When we're late. Oh, when
Maybe.
yeah.
Oh, when we're late. Yes. So whenever I am late, um, everybody will start messaging either my mods, Modern Hippie, Elias. They'll
Uh-huh.
start messaging me, and it's like, wow, like they're like, dude, come on now, you're late. We're ready. Like we're. I get on and it just goes off. But yeah,
Yeah.
I get a lot of messages. Are we going on tonight? Are we going on? Okay, what time? My
Yeah.
time or your time? And then if I'm late, yeah, they start blowing up my mods. They start blowing up me. Um, Again, messages about um, how I help them, how they look forward to the next live. And it's just crazy how TikTok has turned me into kind of somebody that people look up to, just because of
Yeah.
the lifestyle that I had grew up in. I am not an open book. I don't like to talk my personal stuff with anybody. I don't like that. But I can always make somebody feel comfortable whenever they're telling me what they went through because
Right.
I've been through it and
Right.
I'll acknowledge it. Okay. But um, I don't always talk about my past, my present, or my
Right.
future with anybody.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't, but I am, and I feel like people feel that from me. That's why they're so easy to open up to me. And what people tell me will never be put out there. What
Hmm.
me and you talk about is what you were confident in telling me, and I will never go out and tell your business to nobody.
Right.
I never had that luck, so that's why I don't talk my personal business with people.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, there are people that
Yeah.
come to me and they talk to me, and it's like, wow, like you don't know me, but you feel so comfortable with me that you want to open up with me. And I just love it. I love it. I'm
Yeah.
a people person. I love music. I love to make people happy. And
Yeah.
sometimes I can't make everybody happy. And
Yeah.
in the lives too, there's people that come and go. There's people that get upset because I messed their song. But it's like, I can't make everybody happy, but we're all
Right.
here still, and we'll try again tomorrow.
Well, I'll tell you something. I'm much older than you, and I learned the hard way. I got to this point in life knowing that you can't make everyone happy. You can't. I
Yeah.
always used to want to, and like I say, somebody didn't like me. I would always say, "Well, what did I do? What did I say? How could I make it?" But you know what? Sometimes it's not even about you. It's they just don't like you for whatever it is. But you
Yeah.
can,
Yeah.
you're not going to be everyone's cup of tea, and that's okay.
No. Yeah.
That's
That's okay.
okay.
Yeah.
There's more people that love you, I'm sure, than the people that don't. You know what I mean?
That's what I say every
Yeah.
day. It's crazy because there are more people that love me, respect me, and want me around than the ones that don't. So
Right.
it's crazy to me. Sometimes it gets to you, sometimes it's you don't, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. You just keep doing you. Obviously, you're doing something right that you have over 200 people in the room. I mean, that's
Yeah.
just surreal.
That
What's
is
the
it's crazy.
what's the longest live you've jammed to? Like 5 hours, 10 hours? Like, have you gone like like have you done like a marathon, a casual dreamer marathon?
That's right, modern. Um, I haven't. I haven't yet. Um,
Yeah.
I am kind of scared of doing it.
Yeah.
Just because we do have fun in the chat. So I'm telling you by the fifth hour of dancing and standing up for all that time, because I don't sit. I stand or I dance the whole time.
Wow.
Um my feet and my back are ready to lay down.
You're
So there
dancing
are
for
times,
5 hours straight?
yes,
Wow.
5 hours straight. So um yeah, it's tiring. It's tiring, but it's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. What tip would you give to somebody, let's say you have a friend or somebody that asks you, I want to do what you're doing. What would be the advice you would give someone that's starting now? Because there's a lot of what I've noticed is there's a lot of DJs, so I'm assuming that space there's a lot of competition, right? So what would you say someone who's starting now?
Go for it and be yourself. Um and that's all. Just go for it and be yourself. I am helping one other DJ come out. Um and that's what I tell him. Every time I go into his live, I was here before too, you know. We had the same amount of followers, we had the same amount of people in the room. But you're doing your thing. You're doing your thing. You're spinning those tracks, dude. Like you're doing good. Acknowledge your people. Acknowledge them that come in. You're dancing already. You're having fun. Um, just go for it. Be yourself, but acknowledge the people because
Yeah.
anybody can go and they can turn their Spotify on and jam out at home by themselves while they're watching TikTok. Um,
Right.
what they like is for to go into a room, feel welcomed, comfortable, jam out, and be able to chat with people, be able
Yeah.
to talk to you. A lot of people they go in, but sometimes my mods will say what it is, right? With the question that they're asking, and they won't
Yeah.
accept it until I unmute myself and I say, yeah, it's this. And it's like my mods already said that 10 times, but they want
Yeah.
casual dreamer to
They
acknowledge, you know,
want you to
and
say
talk
it.
to.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That's so cool. They love you, absolutely love you, right? Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So, what's the most unexpected song you've ever played in a set?
I'm sorry.
What's if you could remember, what's the most unexpected song that you've ever played?
um um
Elias says the last song.
the last song. They hate my closing out song. My
What's your
closing out
closing out
song.
song? What is it? What is it?
My closing out song is Dreaming Casually.
Oh,
uh, so so I'll play that song whenever I'm leaving, and they just hate it. They're like, "No, next, next, next." They want me to stay on longer.
right,
But
because they
yeah,
already know that that's the
that's
song to say goodbye, right?
yeah, it's time to go to bed. Yes, but
Yeah,
yeah, it's a great song. It really is a great song. But my people hate it because they
because
already
that's
know.
like okay,
And
that means goodbye.
yes, and all the new ones that come in, I play it and they're jamming like, oh yeah, this is the jam, and then the people that are always in there, you'll start saying no, 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 no. But
Don't they
yeah,
do like at the concert? Otra, otra.
yeah, so but yeah, I'm definitely appreciative of everybody that comes in every night. The ones who are there from beginning to end, my biggest supporters. I honestly do appreciate them for their time. Elena, she's amazing.
Oh
She's came
yeah,
in a couple of times. She's been in. She vibes out with us.
yeah.
And when she mentioned it to me, I was like, like okay, like me, okay, And then I seen your YouTube page, and I was like, mm,
Very small.
why does she want me? Like, why does she want me?
No, mine
and
is small. My YouTube page. I want it to grow, but I'll tell you this. Elena is amazing. Elena actually
yes,
is the first person, my friend that has never done me wrong on TikTok. That's the girl
yeah,
right there.
yeah.
I met her last year. I started May of last year during Memorial Day weekend, and we met, and she's been just amazing. And I'm so glad that you connected me with Casual Dreamer. So I appreciate you, Elena, for that.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
she's amazing. She really is amazing.
yeah,
But
absolutely.
yeah, I'm glad to have met you too, Liz. I was nervous at first, but going into your lives, I don't know if you see me popping in a lot this week, but I was like, I gotta get to know this girl. Like, who is she? What is she gonna ask me?
Yeah, I'm,
I was
I'm,
being
you
a little
know.
bit of a stalker, but
No, that's totally fine. I'm probably as shy as you are. You know what I mean? I'm very down to earth. I always tell, on my lives, I'm now shooting for 12,000. I'm 100 of people away from 12,000, but I always tell the people that come support me, whether I'm at 12,000 or 12 million, I'm always going to be the same person. Because if it wasn't
exactly,
for them, if it was for you guys, there would be no
exactly,
me, right? There wouldn't be no
exactly,
us.
exactly. No, yeah,
So
and
I will
that's the
never
truth.
forget that. Never forget
Yeah.
that
Yep,
for
that's
sure.
the truth. And that's what I always say too. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be where I am now. I wouldn't be growing as much. And as I mentioned
Yeah.
before, there are some people that go in there and it's their Friday and Saturday night, and it's like they're at a club, and they come into jam and they start to get a little crazy, and I mute them. I mute them, and I'm
Yeah.
sorry you were in here for a while, but you can't come in here and be that way.
Yeah.
And and then whenever I get off, I'll have a DM from them, and hey, what happened? Like, well, it was because you were acting this way, and they'll I've had a few go in the day after and apologize. Hey, I'm sorry about last night. It was me. I didn't mean to be disrespectful, but thank you
Yeah.
for not blocking me. Thank you for muting me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And but yeah, if it wasn't for them, my page wouldn't be where it was.
Right.
And we all have a mouth on us, right? And we want to be heard sometimes. And me, I don't like drama. I don't like drama. I don't like conflict. I like to have a good time. Okay.
Yeah.
Whenever I would go out a lot, I would always say that I want to go out and I want to have a good time. Okay. I'm not
Right.
paying to get into the club, and I'm not paying to have my drinks. And then tomorrow wake up hungover and feel like shit. Like, last night was shitty, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it
Yeah.
was nothing but drama. I want to do all that and wake up tomorrow feeling like shit, saying that was a badass night. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly. Exactly. Make it
so
worthwhile.
yeah, yeah.
See some questions in the chat, guys. Yeah, feel free to ask the questions, guys. So, oops. The Junior says, tell her about the battles between me and Twisted Snow.
Yes. Twisted Snow is another one of my big supporters. She is amazing. Her and Junior like to battle it out for gifts. They'll start throwing, and when Junior throws one bigger than her, then she'll come back and she'll throw, and it gets intense. And let me tell you, my face hurts so much whenever they're in the room together because they start battling it out that I'm laughing so much my cheeks are hurting. So it's like, yeah, they can't stop, and they're both competitive. So they get real close, and then one of them will stop, um,
That's
and they'll leave, but or they'll stay talking their mess in the chat, but
that's
their biggest thing is or and then they'll throw. But yeah, they go crazy in the chat with their gifts.
that's awesome. How often do you battle? Do you battle frequently?
I don't battle. Though they battle.
They battle.
To
Okay.
see
Okay.
who throws the most gifts, and that's something that they
Gotcha.
came up on their own.
Gotcha.
um, and it's just because they're so competitive that they neither one of them can stop
Yeah.
until that's it. Like that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
If you could collab with any artist, past or present, who would that be?
Mm,
Um,
Jenny Rivera.
oh, okay. What is she? Is she
um,
reggaeton? Like what type of music is she?
she sings banda, but
Okay.
she is no longer with us anymore. She passed in
Oh,
2012. So,
oh,
um,
wow.
but yeah, she is my favorite. I have her pictures. I'm looking at one now. And then I
Wow.
have her always here with me. But yeah, it would have to be her. TikTok wise, I don't really know many on TikTok.
Hmm.
But I do have a few other DJs that I already talked to. They're like my family, so it really wouldn't
Yeah.
count to say them. But yeah, I don't know, Liz. I don't.
Yeah.
I told you, like, I didn't even think it was gonna be this big, so I
Yeah.
haven't
No,
even
that this
thought
is
that far
phenomenal.
out.
Phenomenal. Do you have, so let me talk to me about, do you have merch? Do people like, I'm sure, a lot of popular creators also do merch so that, they're, I don't want to say fans, I don't like to use the word fans, first of all.
Supporters, supporters.
Supporters, that's it. Do you have any merch?
I do. I do. I have shirts that I make and I send them out to people if they order them. Um,
Nice.
they can my mods. I always pay them back. I have a shipment of gifts for them that I'm fixing to ship out to them. Um,
Nice.
so it's for my mods, I always try to take care of them because again, they're working for free. I don't pay them hourly to be there. Okay.
Right.
And that's the reason why all I ask is for them to be there to have my back in case someone else isn't there because I do take care of them in any way I can. Um, but for my mods to help me out, I always try to pay them back in any kind of way. Okay, if there's sometimes where one of my mods is like, can if I go live after you go live, is can you play music for me? You know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, I'll go play music for you for a little bit. Times where I'm not live and they're live and they're like, can you come in and just jam out with us for a little bit? Yeah, I'll go in there and you know what I mean? Because
That's awesome.
there's times where I'll miss things and without them, um, they're pinning it for me. They're helping me. They're
Yeah.
pretty much my security.
Yeah. How many mods
um,
do you have? Because to dominate a room of over 200 people, you must have several mods, right?
I do. I have Modern Hippie. I have Elias. Um, I have Val. Um, Yoli. She's another one that's always in there with us. Um, and I believe that's it. Just because I shrunk my mods,
Yeah.
they weren't really coming in. And that's completely okay because as I mentioned, I don't. Oh, Honeybee's another one, and DJ
Right.
Capo is another one. Um,
Yeah.
I shrunk my mod list just because they weren't coming in as much, and
Yeah.
that's completely fine. As I mentioned before, I don't pay them,
Right.
so it's not a job that they have to show up for, right?
Right.
But um, as I mentioned too, that I do take care of my mods. So whenever I'm purchasing my mods things and sending them stuff, I just didn't feel like it was fair that you're still getting the same gift or attention
Right.
that the ones that are always there get, you know?
Right. Absolutely.
So and I may be it may be wrong on my end to say that or feel that, but I just didn't think that it was fair for the mods that are always there, and they're
Of
they're
course.
they're like, what the heck? Like, but yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, I
Yeah.
shrunk my mod list, and there are a few that ask, "Can I be a mod? Can I be a mod?" People that just go in on the same night. Can I be a mod? Put me a mod, and I'm like, I'm sorry, like my mods are handpicked. Okay, I
Of
sit back, I
course.
watch you. It may be um free job to most, right? But
Yeah.
as I mentioned, I take care of them. I said I'll
Yeah.
send them gifts or I'll show up for them.
Yeah.
And that's because you showed up for me, whenever you
Yeah.
didn't have to.
Yeah. And there has to be a
But
level of trust too, I mean, you're not going to
yeah,
make a mod, anybody a mod and then they're disruptive and muting everyone and block, you know what I mean? Yeah, you definitely have
yes,
to have, they have to show trust.
exactly. Your page grows based off of you, your performance, and your mods. If somebody comes in and they're saying something, or and your mod's like, oh no, I'm gonna block them, like, well, hold on, wait a little bit, they're new here, they don't know the vibe here, they're getting to know us here, like, we all have
Right.
mouths on us, so hold on.
Right.
um if they're doing that, your page is never going to grow.
Yeah.
TikTok don't like for you to block people. TikTok wants you to get out there. um they want you to build your community, they want you to meet new people, they want you to vibe with
Right.
people.
Right.
But yeah, if your mods are just, if they're blocking people, or if somebody goes in there that they don't like and you're blocking them, that's not good for your page. You know what I mean?
Right.
And thank you for being a mod, but you can't just block because you don't like that person, or you or that person's being disrespectful. Don't talk to them.
Right.
There's 100 people in here. Talk to other people. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
if you continue to see that person be disrespectful, or act like an animal, yeah, go ahead and block them. But as soon as
Yeah.
they come in and they say one or two things that you don't like, your page will never grow. You know?
Yeah. Of
So
course.
yeah, you
Absolutely.
definitely have to have trust in your mods for that. Um, and
Absolutely.
I feel like mine I started off with 3 mods that were there from the beginning. And now I'm left with 2 mods from the beginning. So that's okay. And it's okay. Your mods are gonna change over time.
Yeah.
There's people that had added me as mods.
Hmm.
And I got removed a couple of times just because I work. I work all the time and I wasn't able to go into the room a lot. And
Right.
and I get it. And I didn't take it personal. I still go into the room, I still show my support, I still show my love.
Right.
Um and that's what I had to tell a few of my mods that I removed recently, is that there's no bad blood between us. You're still family. You know what I mean? It's just I need people that are gonna be here and help their other
Absolutely.
people,
Yeah.
and if you're working all the time, that's completely understandable. I got removed for doing the same thing, and I didn't take it personal.
Yeah.
um I am still a mod for another DJ radio host, Garage Oldies. Do you know him?
I haven't heard of no.
He's really good. I'm a mod for him. He plays oldies all the time. He is a radio host as well. Um,
Oh, share him with
so
me
I am,
definitely the next time he goes live.
yeah, yeah. He does, and I don't even know if I should be talking about this, but I am a mod for him.
Hmm.
But there are times that I feel bad that I'm working, and whenever he's live, I have to work early, and I'll tell him like, "Hey, brother, I'm sorry, like I have to work," and he understands, And I
Right.
told him, if you have to remove me, and that's one that I told you, that's like my brother. That's really, whenever you asked who would I collab with, um he's like my family, and we met on TikTok, and it's crazy how you can create your own family on TikTok, and
Yeah.
it's crazy because
Sometimes
it
the
really
family
does
on
happen.
TikTok is better than the one in real life. At least for
Exactly.
me. At least for
Exactly,
me.
exactly, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. It
But
is the
yeah,
truth.
yeah, there are times where your mods are gonna work out, and sometimes where they won't, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah. Next time he is live, though, I'll share him to you. He's amazing. You're gonna
Yeah,
you're
please
gonna love his love.
share. I
Yeah,
always love to meet new people.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm nowhere near where you are, but it feels so good, because the first year I put in blood, sweat, and tears to this page was just not growing. And then I just switched it to interviews and trivia. And
Mhm.
every live so far it's been like I get 20 or 30 new followers. So I'm like, I'm doing it right now, finally, because
Yeah.
before I would go live, it was disheartening. I want to say for an entire year, it was going live and I was happy if I got 10 people in the room. I ended up probably making one follower, maybe, if that. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
I'm hoping that right now I can one day get at least 50 people, that would just make my
Yeah.
day for sure.
Yeah, you're doing amazing. I love the games that you play. We were actually in there yesterday with the trivia game.
Yeah,
um,
yeah, yeah.
and I was on my lunch break, and it was so fun. We're over here thinking everything was Twilight.
Yeah.
But it was a fun game, and you're definitely gonna grow. You're gonna grow. Your following is already up there, so
Yeah.
it's you're doing amazing. You're doing something right, Liz. So
Well,
you're gonna
thank
do great
you.
things.
From your
We need
mouth to
more.
God's ears. So, talk to me about Casual Dreamer. Any plans in the near future? Are you planning to? So, I guess the question is, we don't know if TikTok is going to be around, right? What is plan B in the event? Because obviously, your followers are going to want to know what's going to happen if TikTok would go down.
um, that's why I have the Instagram.
Okay.
I think that Instagram will be the place that I go. Um,
Okay.
it's not really set in stone of what would happen. Me being a part of TikTok that is working well for me right now. Um, I don't have any plans to leave TikTok, but if it does go down, I think that Instagram will be where I go. It's just not really set in stone yet.
Have you ever
What would happen?
streamed out of Instagram? Have you ever gone live there?
Never,
Yeah.
never. I only got Instagram because of the rumors that TikTok was gonna leave, and
Yeah.
my supporters were getting anxious and, well,
Yeah.
where can I find you? Where are we going? What are we doing? Like, and
Yeah.
well, I don't have any other social media. My last social media was MySpace. Um, and I'm like, I don't have any other place. So I started looking into YouTube and
Hmm.
Instagram, and I created those two because I told them, well, go ahead and just add me on Instagram and on YouTube, and then we'll see where we go from there. But you'll at least still be in contact with me.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
can't just
Yeah.
give 9,000 people my phone number,
Of course. No, absolutely. And I promise you, your phone number is not going to be shared either. So just, I know that, for us to connect, I needed some type of contact information, but don't ever feel that, I have a lot of people's phone numbers and don't
Oh, no,
worry.
no, no, yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
going to
I
stalk you.
understand. No, you're okay. You're okay, you're okay.
So, guys, do you have any questions for him, for Casual Dreamers? There's a mix of people here. Most of them are your supporters that are here. I see some of obviously the people that are my regulars as well. So, guys, do you have any questions? Where's the party going? Says Elias. He does mean grito. He doesn't mean grito.
Oh,
What's
yes, I
that? What's
am.
that?
It's the whenever we scream in music, the ha ha
Like a
ha ha.
grito, like grito? Is that what you're
Yes,
saying?
yes,
Oh,
yeah.
so show me the
Uh,
money.
oh no, 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 no.
No, I'm gonna have to go to your live, right, to see it.
You're gonna have to tune into the live to see that.
When do you go live? We got AZ Mamacita. So she's Arizona, so she's your time, right? Arizona. Are you mountain time?
Yes, Arizona is well, no, yeah, Arizona is my time, I believe.
Yeah.
I go live 8 p.m. Mountain Time, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday 7 o'clock Mountain Time.
Okay.
So Pacific. Okay, so 7 o'clock your time. No,
Okay, so
yeah,
you only stream 3 days. Wow, that's incredible. So you only go live 3 days and you've grown this much.
yes.
That's incredible.
I
Wow.
was going live on Tejano Thursdays. That's where we would play a lot of the Tejano music.
Uh-huh.
Um, but as I mentioned, like my job is pretty demanding, so
Yeah.
um, it was tiring to get off late at night and then be at work
Yeah.
early.
Yeah.
So I got rid of Thursdays. So yeah, we've been only doing Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and the last 2 weeks we started the box battles because they wanted to still listen to music.
That
Yeah,
is
I
awesome.
do box battles throughout the week. We started that a couple weeks ago. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays now. About an hour or two on live for box
S-
battles.
So when you do a box battle, are you playing music while you're in a battle, or how does that work? Yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm playing music, talking and shouting out what's being thrown in the boxes.
Oh,
But yeah,
nice.
yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
check you
So
out. Elena, has Elena been in one of your box battles?
she hasn't. She hasn't. It's
Yeah.
still fairly new, so the traffic there is like starting TikTok all over again.
Yeah.
Um, it's just getting into that algorithm. A lot of people
Yeah.
from box battles know me as being in the battle, not
Yeah.
hosting the battle.
Got
So
it.
it's like now trying to get into to that algorithm. Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
I when are you coming to Cali? I am trying to go to California in January. Hopefully, God willing, it would be in January. Um, if not, sometime mid next year.
Are you planning to do pop-ups? Like go like travel, be a traveling DJ or something like that?
Well, we had said once we met um a certain amount of followers that we're gonna do a meet and greet. Now that meet and greet
Nice.
is either gonna be in California or Las Vegas. Just because a lot of my people are from California. So
Right.
now from me to California, the midway is Phoenix, Arizona. So
Yeah.
it might who knows where it'll be, but a really big supporter of mine, someone who I can call my brother, my family, he is actually having a baby in California and their baby showers in January. So he sent us a invitation. So that's why we're trying to make it out there and um for that, and then same weekend might as well do something in regards to Casual Dreamer over there since 95% of my people are from there.
That's
um,
fantastic.
but
Wow.
yeah,
That's
hangover
awesome.
status.
Somebody said a hangover. Right in my neighborhood says AZ. Hangover
That's right,
status.
Easy.
That's
That's right.
funny. That's funny. Let me see. I'm just trying to see if there's any questions in the chat. Oh, Eli says when you're coming to Cali, Primo. He does the box battles. I'm just trying to see. Anybody else have any questions for
Any
my
other
dear friend
questions? Any other
here?
questions?
Yeah.
Yoli, welcome in. Yoli, welcome in, amiga. That is another one of my mods right there. My biggest supporters, Yoli. She's been one of my
Sweet.
mods since the beginning, since the kitchen.
That's since the kitchen. Man, do you have
Since
any
the kitchen
videos
days.
of those days? Like, did you post any? Because I want to check it out
You
now.
I never really I never really post on TikTok.
Oh, okay.
I only just go live. So it that's another mind-blowing thing with me is that I don't post pictures of me. I just most recently started doing that. But I only go live. And that's
Yeah,
where all my people came from is from my lives, and
yeah,
they look
yeah.
forward to the next time I go live. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
That goes to show
Yeah.
because there's so many people. I don't know if you scroll, if you do the scrolling thing. A lot of people, in order to grow on TikTok, you got to post 5 times a day, and you got to do this, and you got to do that. But look at that.
Yes.
You're
Yes.
definitely not doing that, and look at how you've grown. That's incredible.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
So that's awesome.
Anybody else have any questions for me or for Liz?
Yes, please. Any questions? Welcome in, Anubis. Let me see. Let me see. I'm on my backup account too. Let me see who's here. Elena, Elias. Definitely. I'll connect with you. Modern hippie. GR Jasso. Nelson, thank you for being here. Carly, Mama 4. David, thank you for being here as well. AZ Mamacita. Casual, of course. Barb, Jennifer, and even my sister-in-law is here. Hi, Sue. And Anubis is here too. Wow, that's awesome. So we got a good amount of people. We had I think at one
Yeah.
point I saw 20 people. I guess they don't. I don't know if did you announce it on your end that to your supporters that you were going to do this or
I didn't. I
okay.
did the when did I say that? Yeah, I did actually. I told him last week, and then I told him last night that I
Okay.
had to go to Mimi's early because we had this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that's totally fine. So what I normally do is last night he said, okay. What I normally do is and you gave me the green light because I'm sure your supporters are gonna want to see this, right? And that's why I posted on YouTube. I know my channel's not big, but at least people have access to see it because not everyone's here, and I'm sure they want to see it. And since YouTube is evergreen content that doesn't go away, because once I click off here, that's it. It's done, right? So people can't see
Yeah,
this. So
yeah.
that's what I like about YouTube because people can have access and see it over there.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah.
Junior says you did such an amazing. You see, you really did. I mean, you are a natural. Ask him about his skincare routine. Look at that. You do have beautiful skin, by the way.
No, it's really not. It's the lighting. No.
You're even glowing. You're glowing.
Um, so I put ice on my face. And then I use a moisturizer, and then I use for dark circles also. But um the best thing to use is the La Roche Posay. Have you ever heard of that?
I haven't. I'm just reading. He goes, it's the apple
Amazing.
juice. No, I have not. Talk to me about that because I'm 56 years old. I'm old. Okay. I'm ancient. I'm a dinosaur. I need to take care of
So
my
yeah,
skin.
it's called La Roche Posay. It's a baby blue bottle. It has vitamins in it. It's a moisturizer. It's super good for your pores. Um, I use that. Haven't used it in a while though. So the only thing that I've been using is the ice and moisturizer. So yeah.
Kelly says, I love dinosaurs. You're funny, Kelly. You're funny.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Um,
awesome. Yeah, no, you do have beautiful hair too, as well, by the way.
thank you, thank you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yes, we're older than dirt. Stop now, saying guys, yeah, we're older than dirt. I just insulted like half of my audience right there, my Gen X people. You know, I love you, and we're like fine wine. We get better with age, right?
That's right. That's right.
Oh, David wants to know. Iceman wants to know what's the name again. What's the name of the cream? Le Roche.
Oh, La Roche Posay.
Okay. R
That's
O
right.
C H E.
That's right.
Uh,
Oh, of the moisturizer.
yeah, yeah.
It's CeraVe. CeraVe is the one that I use.
Okay. Did you get it here on TikTok or is that some like
No,
Sephora or something like that?
no, you can get it. You can get it at Walmart or even dollar
Okay.
store. You can even get it at the dollar store.
There you go. Oh, CeraVe. That's it. Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Elena, you have any questions for casual? How persistent was Elena to get you to do this?
You know, she asked me once and I told her okay. And then she was so happy. She was so excited. And I didn't think I was like, why? Like why me? Little old me, like so she DM'd me and she was like, "So what is a good date and time for you?" And I told her, "Well, my schedule and it's pretty hectic. So um trying to get in a schedule with you, um we we went back and forth a couple of times and I was surprised. I was um we went back and forth a couple of times until we finally got today's date, and then
Yeah.
she was pretty amazing though. She was pretty amazing, and I
Yeah.
felt really comfortable to be able to say yes to her and to you and to you.
Yeah. Thank you.
But
I appreciate
um
you. I appreciate to for actually for me, it's an honor to have you here. It's not the other way around. So don't ever
thank you,
say that.
thank
It
you.
definitely for me, it's an honor. I so I enjoy doing this. And I only do it once a week normally, but I'm open to doing it more days. Because usually I focus on trivia, but I enjoy doing this because you have no idea how many different stories I've heard, anywhere from personal life stories, accomplishments, things that they've gone
Yeah.
from they've hit rock bottom to then they're now overcame whatever it is. I mean, it's just amazing. I've met just an amazing amount of people here, so I enjoy doing these.
Yes, amazing. She really is amazing, right, Modern?
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
and
you for
you
the
made it.
compliment. And Elena says, I gravitate. Oops,
Comfortable.
it just went so quickly. I gravitate to genuine people, and I saw it in me. Yeah, 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 you really are, you really are, and that's all, and that's why you grew. Let me tell you, because
Yeah,
people can smell fakeness a
from a
mile
mile
away.
away.
And I
Yeah,
know Elena. Elena is one of those people that she can smell fakeness a mile away. So whoever she recommends to me, I take it religiously because I know that she knows how to spot, real people and fake people.
definitely, definitely. Thank you, Junior. I appreciate you, brother. Um, but yeah, I feel the same way. It felt real genuine and comfortable to say yes. And whenever I started to see you, I was like, oh yeah. And you just made it feel so comfortable. I feel like I just didn't shut up talking.
No, well, this is all about you. That's what I mean. I'm if I'm not doing my job, if I'm the one doing the talking, definitely this is all you. This we're celebrating you. I'm sure there's a lot of people here that wanted to know a little bit more about behind the scenes you, right? And you shared that with
Yeah,
them. So
yeah.
what's your favorite apple juice, by the way?
Ultra.
Okay, just curious. I had to
It
throw
wasn't
that little
therapy.
one in there. That's cool. Apple
um,
Ultra says Elias. I love it. I love it. That's awesome. I mean,
yes.
listen, life is too short. Let me just tell you, life is so short. And you got to enjoy it because you never know. I always say everybody has an expiration date. We just don't know when it is,
Exactly.
you just got to live your day every day as if it was your last day. So
Exactly.
don't hold
Exactly.
on
I
to
feel the same.
grudges. Don't hold on to drama. Don't hold on. And I'm learning. This is me also talking to me myself because sometimes I
Yeah.
do get hung up on those things. But I feel so much better now that I feel liberated. Not holding on to because there are always going to be toxic people, like you said before. I've had my
Yeah.
set of haters here. Trust me.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's okay. It's a day problem, like I say. That's it.
Exactly. It's a they problem. It ain't my problem. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
am not gonna lose sleep over you not liking me.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I mean,
Absolutely.
I'm not for everybody, right? But and like
Yeah.
I mentioned before, TikTok is a beautiful thing with that block button.
Yeah.
You never have to see me again in your life. So
Absolutely.
go ahead and just block if you don't like me, you know? So that's right, Kelly. Let's go.
Let's party. So, yeah, guys, this is the opportunity. They hate you because they ain't you. That's right. That's right.
That's right.
Most people, that's what happens, right? 7.8 billion people on earth. That's right. That's right. Hopefully we
That's
could
right.
get at least 1 million people in his life, right? Come on. We gotta share the love, spread the love, live love, and yeah. Listen, si
Yes.
tú toca merengue or salsa, forget it. You're gonna have me there. You're gonna have me there freaking dancing and stuff.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. No, for real.
um,
So do you have theme nights or is it like so like let's say if I said, "Oh, let me go tonight to go jam and, listen to your jams." What would I find tonight? Is it a little bit of everything?
Tonight is a little bit of everything. A
Okay.
majority of the music that will be played tonight is funk, um,
Okay.
and freestyle, but we mix it up. We mix it up. It just depends
Okay.
on what we're feeling about that moment. But yeah, so as I mentioned before, we used to have nights where we would play certain themes, right? But we stopped that, and then we just kind of threw in like tonight with the funk. It would be funk night. So
Yeah.
we still do kind of more funk, but um, yeah, we'll mix it up.
Go with the vibe,
Request a
says
song.
Modern Hippie.
Request a song. That's
Request
right.
a
Go
song.
with the
So do
vibes.
you have like a call? How do you? Because some DJs have a call number on their screen to request or text a song. How do you? Does people put in the chat or how does that work to request a song?
So me right now, just to request your song is in the chat.
Okay.
And then my
Okay.
mods will pin it.
Got it. Okay. Wow. And what I mean, I could imagine the chat is flying. That's going to be insane. How many times are you
Yeah.
like taking notes? Like, okay, this one, this one. I could imagine.
No. No, once they pin
Beep
it
him
for
on
me,
his
or if I
pager.
see a song.
In what decade are we living now? Beeper, I have not seen a pager. You don't have a pager, right?
I don't.
Do you even know what a
Um,
pager is?
I do, I do. It
Okay.
was, it was, it
Oh
was,
my
it was
god.
in my time. It was in my time, but I was still a kid at around that time. Okay.
Oh
um,
man.
but yeah, I throw the music in a queue. So once I see it or the mods pin it, I'll throw it into a queue and it just plays on from there. One eight
That's
hundred call
awesome.
ATT.
That's awesome. Yeah, I love it. I could only imagine how your chat is, man. They're awesome, man. They're fun. They're fun. You guys are
Yeah,
fun, man.
it's never a dull moment in the chat. Never a dull moment.
That's awesome. Like I said, that's what it's all about. I gotta have to
Yes.
think, Elena. I don't know. So be honest with you. I'll tell you a little bit about me, just so you know. I don't know exactly what funk music is. I grew up. So I was born and raised in New York City, and I grew up Hispanic, obviously immigrants from Dominican Republic. So the first language I learned obviously was Spanish. I taught myself English with watching Sesame Street. To make a long story short, the first 10, 12 years of my life, I listened to only Spanish music because that's what my parents would play. So I could talk to you about like Vicente Fernandez, like Javier Solis, Juan Gabriel, Rocio Durca. I could talk to you about that. Then I did the crossover and started listening to Madonna, Michael Jackson, all that. But so I am
There you
so
go.
lost. This is why one of the reasons why I do trivia is the chat is helps me learn about my music that I never got to learn.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Um
So what is
Madonna
funk?
Madonna would be kind of a funk freestyle. Some of her music. Um the bar keys is funk. War, Commandos, Earth, Wind and Fire. There you go. Yeah, tune in tonight and get you a little
Yeah,
bit of taste of funk.
absolutely. I will. I will. So that's going to be again. Let me just. I wrote it down here just to make sure that I got it right. So you're going to stream at 8 p.m. Mountain, which is 10 p.m. my time, right? Okay.
Yes.
And it's perfect because it's Saturday night, so I know I will be awake at that time. Elena, we're going to be right. Elena, we're going to be hanging out there.
Elena
No,
was there
no
for most of the
pressure.
night last night.
Yeah. Everyone throws in their song request and we just keep it going from there. That's awesome. That's
Yep.
awesome.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
She goes, she's the late shift. That's cool. Hold on. So that's 3 a.m. my time. Oh my God, Kelly. Hey, it's Saturday night, Kelly. Hang out with us.
Whoa. Callie, what where are you at? What time are you?
She's in the UK.
Oh, yes. It would
Yeah.
be 3 a.m. your time then.
Do
I
you
used
get
to
people
have
from
yeah,
international? You
yeah.
do.
I had a few from the UK that would go in. Some from London would go in. There
Okay.
was one from
Ukraine, somebody said? Yeah.
Ukraine, the
Modern
Ukraine,
hippie. Yeah.
that's her, yeah, and she goes in there too. So, yeah, I have them all over. There was one from people from Hawaii go in there too. They're
Wow.
all over. They're all over. They're all over,
That's
and
awesome.
yeah, yeah.
That's awesome, man. No, you keep doing what you're
Vietnam.
doing. Keep doing what you're doing because you're doing it right. Yep.
Hey, I try. I try. I really try. Every time I go live, I try to put on a great show because that's just what I want to do, right? But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I try, and if you can't make everybody happy, but as long
Yeah.
as the ones who are there have fun, I'm happy with my night. So
Absolutely. The
yeah,
ones in the
it
room are
is.
the
It
ones that
is
matter.
exactly, exactly. And that's what it's always a great show, casual. Thank you, Junior. But yeah, I try to have them enjoy the live as much as they can because
Yeah.
they could be elsewhere, you know.
Absolutely.
And me with my busy schedule, I try to go in, and there's nights where I'm like, I don't want to get on. I'm so tired. My body hurts, and it's like, hold on, let me jump in the shower real quick because there I need to show up for them, you know. And there I
Right.
go. I jump in the shower and it's showtime. So,
It's
but yeah,
showtime.
it's fun. It's fun. I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it, and
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it any other way, honestly.
That's awesome. That's what you got to do. And like I said before, you love what you do. It shows, and that's why your room has grown exponentially. What does he do for
Yes.
a job? If he can say, I don't know if I didn't ask. I don't know if you want to share that. Do you want to share what you do
Um,
for during the day?
I I'm in the dental industry.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's Batman, says Elias. During the day, he's Batman, and at night, he's a casual dreamer.
Oh,
Liz,
that's right. That's right.
Liz, since you're from New York, who are some of your favorite musicians from there? From New York? From New York. I mean, so like I said, during the my first decade of life, I listened to Spanish music, and then I crossed over during my early teens and listened to Michael Jackson, Madonna. I mean, Cyndi Lauper, everybody who was jamming in the '80s, pretty much.
Not
And
Cindy Lauper. Girls just want to have fun, huh?
and then freestyle. I have to
That's
admit,
the
I
jam.
love freestyle. So the fact that you're a freestyle DJ, because I not too many rooms offer that freestyle. Because freestyle is
Yeah.
not in. I guess not every state. I guess I know New York is
Yeah.
very prominent freestyle.
Yeah.
Florida is, I
Yeah.
believe, Texas is, right.
Yep.
So I love freestyle. I love Lisa. Time after time and True Colors are some of my favorite Lauper. Yeah, yeah, no, yeah, for sure. So yeah, I
That's right.
listen to. I mean, I even listen to contemporary music because I have two daughters. I have one that's 31, so she's probably close to your age, and I have one upstairs that's 18. And I listen to Lady Gaga. I mean, I have a wide range. The good thing is now, I'm opening up my music, my song repertoire, my artist repertoire, because now I know my Spanish, and now I'm also learning about the English as well. So it works out.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. Anybody have any questions for
Lisa
Casual?
is good. Lisa is good.
Lisa, yes. See, you'd fit right in the DJ's life. That's right. I'm gonna do it. Elena, and again, Elena is she's like my, what do you call that? She's like my agent. She's my
Yeah.
mod. She's
Yeah.
my mod, but
Yeah.
she was my first mod. I believe she was my first sub. She was my first everything on TikTok. So she's awesome. Thank you, Elena, for making this connection.
Yes, for
Lisa's
real.
awesome. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Elena, you're amazing. Thank you
yeah,
so much, Elena,
yeah,
for
yeah.
setting this up for us. I appreciate you.
Yeah. You're starting you're staring on wait, I think he meant you're starting on time tonight. Oh, I guess are you fashionably late most of the time?
I am late most of the time.
That's okay. So that means that
um,
well, that's a Spanish thing for you. That's what it is. He says 8 o'clock. It's gonna be 9 o'clock. Okay.
there you go. There you go. I have a
Hey,
few that ask me that. What time are you going on tonight? I'm like 8 o'clock, and they're like, okay, well, so we'll see you about 9:15. And
hey, he has to apply his moisturizer, okay? That's awesome. He has to pick out his outfit, you know what I mean? What's your favorite ice cream? That's a random one. What's your favorite ice cream?
my favorite ice cream, Napolitan. Is that what it's
Okay.
called? The all
Y-
three
Yeah.
colors,
Yep.
all three flavors.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate.
Camera from Harlem made me appreciate. Are you from New York, Onion? Is Onion for one of your followers? Onion
He
Booty?
he is onion
Okay.
booty.
Cameron from Harlem. Are you in New York City? In Harlem? Favorite dish?
My
Somebody said,
favorite dish,
uh-huh.
enchiladas. I love enchiladas. Green
Enchiladas.
chicken. Green chicken enchiladas is my favorite.
Do you know how to cook?
I love cooking. I can cook.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
that's awesome. So
Yes.
Elena's in Texas. I haven't ever been to Texas, and she introduced me to the birria. The birria, they sell the
The
birria here.
birria tacos or
Oh
the birria
my
noodle.
good, no, the tacos. Oh my,
Yes.
mm.
Those are
Yeah,
my favorite.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I love it.
Try the birria noodle, the birria tacos, the birria pizza. All of it is amazing.
Birria
Yes.
pizza. I've never heard of that.
Yes.
Oh, I'm taking notes here. Wow, awesome, sweet. Wait, hold on.
Yes.
What else? What else? We're talking about food. You know how that goes.
You know how
Quesabirria,
we
tacos.
started talking about food.
I'm an adopted Mexican, says Kelly. That's too funny. Mine too, enchilada verde. What do you call vegans that have beef? What do you call them?
What do you
Uh,
call them?
yes, birria pizza. Elena taught me how to make the best fajitas. Oh, wow. Look at
Oh,
that.
really?
That's awesome.
Elena, how do you make the best fajitas? No, yes, I can cook in the kitchen, and I am an amazing griller too.
That's awesome. That's sweet. That's what's your favorite dish to
Impossible.
make? What's the Oh no, let me ask you this. What does your husband like for you to make? Like this his favorite dish for you to cook?
Mm, the enchiladas, probably.
Enchiladas. Okay.
Yeah.
¿Te gusta picante? Bien picante?
Yes. Yes, they
Okay.
have to be super hot.
Super, super hot. Yeah. Yes, with bacon and what is that? The pineapple?
Bacon and pineapple. Fajitas with bacon and pineapple. I have never tried it like that. I have tried a pastor's like that, right?
What is
With pineapple.
Kelly said that. Verde what's pozole?
Pozole is like a beef. You know what menudo is?
No.
No. So it's like a
Is
soup. It's a Mexican soup.
okay.
It has hominy, beef, and chile. It's like a soup.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that
The
sounds
menudo.
good.
Yeah, the menudo is the pork, the beef panza, like the panza with hominy and red chile. So it's really good. It's really good.
Wow. Somebody said tripe. I know Elena loves liver.
Try.
Tripe. I've been to Mexican restaurants here in Connecticut, but I don't know. Obviously, I couldn't tell if they're authentic Mexican food. So that's the thing. So it's like you don't know. So
Yeah, yeah. Unless you go somewhere that they're cooking Mexicans, like it won't be the same.
right, it won't be the same. Yeah, yeah. I guess I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to go down. I've never been to the West Coast, only once on a business trip, but I don't consider that traveling to the West Coast. So I need to get myself to either Texas or New Mexico, right? California. There they
Yes,
have
yes.
authentic Mexican food, right?
For sure. For sure. Yes, you'll find it. You'll find it all three places.
Yeah, for sure. See, Elena says I'm gonna have to visit her, but she says she lives in far, 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 far West Texas. That's what she says.
You live in West Texas?
She goes far,
Where
far. Yeah, go ahead,
where do
Elena.
you live, Elena? In West Texas,
Oh, in Arizona too. Okay.
in Arizona.
No, no, no.
Texas is all
Somebody else
good.
said Arizona. Dallas has some amazing food, says Carly. Okay. I do
Dallas
get,
has some.
funny is that even though I'm on East Coast, I got a lot of people from Texas in my life. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
really?
know. Yeah, I don't know. I go live at 11, so I don't know because, I mean, that's what, like 9 o'clock in the morning for some people. Far, far near El
Okay.
Paso. Wow.
That's not too far from me. You're like 4 hours away from me, Elena.
What is my favorite color combination for on what clothes? I'm being interviewed. I like to dress in black. I like to dress in black. Casual. What's your favorite color? Says Junior.
My favorite color is blue and black.
Blue and black. I
I
find
love,
like black
yes.
is elegante. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I love blue. My favorite color has been blue all my life. But
Yeah.
I love wearing black. Um, like you said, it's just elegant.
Yeah. It's elegant.
Like only bosses wear black, you know?
Yeah. I love it. I do. Plus, it's slimming too. You know, you have to hide sometimes the little rolls.
Classy. There you go. There you go.
Blue
I
and black
do
is
I
one of my
do
favorite.
also I do also like to I all oh, I do also like gold. I do. Um
Sweet.
all shades of
Classic
blue.
colors, black and blue. Absolutely. I love all shades of blue. That's awesome. So guys, I just saw Papacito. Papacito, grab the Casual Dreamers. He is an awesome DJ. I've been to his room only twice, but we have had an amazing conversation, and I definitely he plays freestyle, and I know you like freestyle, so he jams freestyle. What's your favorite food, DJ?
um Mexican. I love Mexican food. Chinese food. I love Chinese food.
Uh-huh. I've been a few times. Oh, yeah, Mama 4, you've been a few times? Nice. Nice. Yeah, yeah, no, for sure. I want to definitely, and like I said, that time it worked so perfect for me because um I support a lot of people. So the way obviously I don't have a full-time job. So for me, I have a time in my hands. When I'm not live, I like to pay it forward. So if it's the people that support me, if they go live, I show up to
Yeah,
their live. I will support them as
definitely.
well. Because I like to pay it forward. So at this point, I go like to like 12 different rooms, but everybody and their mother wants to go live at freaking 8 and 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah,
So I'm
at
like,
the same
oh my
time.
god, yeah. So I'm like, oh my god, I can't be in four places at the same time unless I have four different
Yes.
devices and four different accounts. You know what I mean?
Yes,
So
and that's one of my main things too is that I'm grateful for is that the ones who are always in my room because I do go live pretty late. It's always everybody's live at that time. They choose to be there with me, instead of
yeah,
going to other rooms, and that's what I'm just so grateful for. And but yeah, they're amazing. They're amazing people.
yeah, absolutely. Well,
DJ
I mean,
Glam, she is my sis right there.
DJ
She
Glam,
is one who I have followed and been
is she
around
here?
for since the beginning. No, they're
Oh,
asking
oh, DJ Glam.
in the chat.
Yeah, she sounds familiar. I've heard of her. DJ Glam, DJ Glam.
That's what David asked Mama for if it who DJ Glams. She I know her from we don't know each other, but I followed her since the beginning, since my kitchen days, and she followed me back.
She's like
So
she has long black hair, right?
yeah,
She's
her scent is
pretty
always
girl.
pink.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
her
girl.
scent's pink.
I think she looks Puerto Rican. Is she Puerto Rican? I think she looks Puerto Rican. I don't know if that's the one that I'm thinking. DJ Glams. DJ Glams. It ends with a Z at the end, right? DJ Glams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her room. I've been in her room. I've seen
Yes.
400 people in her room.
Yeah, she gets up to like 800 people in there. She's
Wow.
amazing. She is amazing. Her
Yeah.
personality, she is
Yeah.
amazing. She
Oh
is
my God.
amazing.
I wish I could interview
Um,
her, but she is like, I've been to her room. Forget it. Forget about it.
yeah,
Forget
yes,
about
she's
it.
amazing.
Yeah.
Um, DJ Smoke, Tejano, and Norteño. Oh, okay.
Casual, born and raised in New Mexico. Were you born and raised in New Mexico, Casual?
I was born and raised in New Mexico.
Yeah. Have you ever lived in any other state aside from New Mexico?
Mm, I lived in Texas for a bit.
Have you
Yeah.
ever been to this neck of the woods, New York, Connecticut, or no?
Never, never. I want to. I want to. That's on
Yeah.
my bucket list is to go to New York.
Definitely. Let me know if you come to this neck of the woods. Um, Definitely would love to meet you. I love to, I met only one other a TikTok creator. My first one I met for my birthday weekend, which was literally last weekend. And it's just amazing because you see we're talking, and then when you get to meet them, then you even know more about the person. You're like, wow,
Yes.
this person
Yeah.
is really, cool.
For
New York
sure,
is
for
awesome,
sure, for
says
sure.
Junior. Yeah, yeah. So guys, I don't I want to be also respectful of his time. Do you guys have any final questions? I know about Puerto Rican and Dominican culture in New York through yeah. So yeah, my husband's Puerto Rican, ironically, and I'm Dominican. So there's the both nationalities in the house.
Oh,
In the
really?
house. Yeah. So that's why I like salsa, merengue, bachata. Yeah, I
Yeah,
can. Yo
definitely.
puedo bailar cumbia también. Do you have any food allergies?
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
I don't have food allergies.
Yeah, yeah. No food allergies. Thank you, modern hippie. All right. So, anyone else, guys? Because again, it's over there right now. What is it over there now? It is gonna be
It's
eight
gonna be
o'clock. Yes,
six.
yeah. It's dinner time probably for him. So I definitely want to be
Yeah.
respectful. Any final thoughts that you want to say? Anything casual that you want to share before we
um,
go?
no, just thank you for the time and wanting to interview me. I appreciate you, and you guys are definitely amazing. Elena, thank you so much for. You're welcome. Thank you so much for setting this up for us. Liz, you are amazing. You are gonna do big things on TikTok. Okay, so it's gonna come for
You're
you.
welcome.
It's gonna come your
Yeah.
way, my friend.
Oh, thank you so much for saying that from your mouth to God's ears.
Yes.
And Iceman says, so you're on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, 10 until 2, pretty much, right? For Eastern time. If you're
Yes.
on the East Coast,
Yes.
right? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, he is a
2,
sweet
3.
man. You,
Yeah.
you are amazing. You are amazing. So God
Thank you.
bless
Thank you.
you. Thank you so much again.